In the next several movies, we're going to write code that adds functionality to a button. Before we write that code, it's very important to understand what's happening behind the scenes with buttons. In other words, it's really important to understand how controlling a button with ActionScript works. If you're following along, I'm in the file o3_understanding_events.swift in the Chapter 13 folder in the Exercise Files folder. You can open up that file in the Flash player. The Flash player should have been installed on your computer when you installed Flash. Let's take a look at what's in this file. On the left side of the screen is a tower representing like a radio station broadcasting a signal. Below that tower is text that says event. Now in Flash, there's something called events, and events are things that happen. One example of an event is a mouse click. And just like a radio station broadcasting a symbol, in Flash, events happen all the time. However, let's say a radio station is broadcasting a song. When you're in your car listening to your radio, you don't know what radio station is playing what song until you listen to that radio station. If you click the Listen button in this Swift file, notice the radio starts listening to what's coming from the radio station and broadcasts that music. So going back to Flash, an event like a mouse click happens. You need to connect that mouse click using something called a listener. And a listener is like our radio. So we need to tell a button to listen for a mouse click. And then, once you do that, you can define what happens when the button gets clicked. And there's a look at events and listeners. In the next movie, we'll write the code to add an event listener to a button.